What's up everybody, Chris Jordan here today, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to mark up support and resistance areas. If you don't know by now, I trade my sole strategy, my only strategy is support and resistance, right? And I didn't trade today, today's Friday, I didn't trade today, so instead of trading, I really didn't trade today because I didn't really see what I wanted. And then the things I saw that I wanted, like USD CHF, I was late to it, so I didn't want to get in, somewhere down here. I could have still made some money, but I'd rather get in the setup early and have sniper entries. But instead of trading today, I decided I wanted to make this video for you guys, showing you how to mark up support and resistance. So let me actually remove all the drawings. I could take USCHF, remove drawings from the Euro. Actually, yeah, USD CHF is actually perfect. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show how I would mark it up on this, even though you already seen it marked up a little bit, and then I'm going to show you, I'm going to scroll back a couple months and then close my eyes and show you how to mark it up, you know, and just mark it up. Anyways, so basically how I mark up support and resistance, I either choose the 4 hour or the 1 hour. Now I usually do the 1 hour or the 4 hour because price seems to respect those areas more compared to like the 15-minute chart where it may look like it respect the area and then it shoots out of it. So for example, if I was to mark up a support resistance area here on the 1 hour, I like to use rectangle boxes. So I would mark up an area right here as support because this is the most recent um, support area where price rejected. As you can see, these two rejection wicks, third rejection wick, right? And then up here, obviously, I will mark it up as resistance up here because price rejected here and then shot straight down, and then it rejected here again, obviously recently, and shot straight down. Now, I could mark up support. I mean, not support. I could mark up resistance right here as well because it dropped down from there as well. But I don't like to trade too much in the middle of the chart because it's a lot of noise. So that's basically, literally, this is the easiest way to mark up support resistance. Now, like I said, I marked up this part as support, and the reason I can say that again is because it rejected 3 times here, but it rejected in the past 1, 2, 3, 4. Shot through for a second, but then it came back up, went up, came back down. As you can see, it's pretty simple. It's not complicated, and a lot of people get caught up in marking up support resistance areas. Like for example, they'll get on the chart and let's say they'll mark it up. They'll mark up a box here because it's rejection wick. So this would be like a little support area, because support resistance area, because it came up here, shot down, came up here again, shot down, rejected, came down, came up here again, shot down. Then it broke through, and then it became support. It came in this area, shot up, broke back through, right? And it keeps going through the area. I don't like marking up support resistance areas like that because it's too much noise. I don't know what the hell the chart is gonna do because it shot through it so many times. So I recommend marking up the most obvious areas. So even if I scroll back a little bit more, scroll back and then zoom in. So let me go to the replay button. Even though I already know this, like I said, I'm gonna use a better example where I scroll back further in the chart. So like even with this, I immediately know, okay, as resistance areas, as far as resistance areas go, price rejected up here. As you see, 1, 2, 3, 1. In this area right here, it rejected again, so I'll probably use a box. So it rejected here, right? And it almost got up here, but it didn't. But then it came back up here and rejected, right? And then when I would mark up support, I would probably mark up support. I would actually use a box in this case. Support here. I don't want to make the box too big, but in this case, I'm just doing it for example, where it came down here, came up, came back down this area, and sometimes it will break through like the areas, but then it'll shoot back up. right? So it broke through the area, came back up, came down, still in the support area, then shot back up immediately. This time it came back down. I think this is the 200 moving average, so it touched the moving average, and sometimes the 200 EMA can be as a, can be a support area as well, or resistance area as well. Came up and then came back down, rejected again, came back up to resistance, right? And if I just play this chart out, as you can see, it came back up here, rejected, right? Now, the easiest way to see or really realize an area of support resistance, the easiest way for me personally is to mark the highs and lows. So as you can see, I'm marking highs and lows. Now, there is going to be times where, you know, the highs and lows aren't respected, but marking up the highs and lows, as you can see, it's common. Like, this is a support area right here, right? Even right here, this is a resistance area right here. Price struggled to get over this area, came back up, dropped back down, came back up, stopped, dropped back down a little bit, then shot through. So this would be more of a break of structure because it rejected this area multiple times as resistance. Then it finally broke through. It came back down in this area and it used this area, as you can see, sort of as support, and then shot up. So that would be called break of structure. But it's pretty simple. So you want to, when you're marking up support resistance areas, you want to mark it up in the sense of how many times did price or the chart come to this area and shoot up or down. Now, I will say this: if price, like for example, this price came to this resistance area almost 3-4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm assuming the next time it comes up to this area, it's going to break through and create a new high and then come back down and use this as support to keep going up. So although, you know, the more times price come to a certain area, it's more respected, which means it's probably going to bounce away from that area. You also have to take into account of, okay, it might break through this area because it's already retested this structure or this support or resistance multiple times. So that's the easiest way to mark up support resistance. And it's, like I said, it's pretty easy. So I'm about to close my eyes. I'm just going to scroll back. Just click a random thing. I don't know what the hell is happening right here. I'm trying not to make this video too long. Okay, this is 1 hour. So right now I'm not really seeing anything. This could be an area right here. So let me just mark it up. And what I do with areas I'm unsure of is I kind of just use a line. And then up here, you know, price came up here and dropped slowly. So I'll just mark it up with the line right here. But I'm marking up support because the price did shoot up a lot when it got to this area. So as you see, when it came here, it got back down here. Price tried to shoot up, and then it eventually ended up breaking through. It tried to retest this little area. So let me draw a little real box right here. It tried to retest this same area, and it has a rejection wick, and I'm gonna just play it. So this is sort of what we call break of structure, where the price came here and retested this area. So it could have shot up again, right? But instead, we don't know how the charts are going to move. So it shot up a little bit, came back down, broke through, and shot straight down. So this is a break of structure, right? And it broke through, and then it came up to try and retest this area. It retested, it rejected, and shot back down. So support and resistance is not going to be 100% all the time. So you have to get that out of your head. You have to understand that once you understand that it's not going to be, price isn't going to respect it 100% of the time, it makes trading way easier. So let's see where it goes. I don't want to have it keep clicking. So it's still in a downtrend. Alright, so I would probably mark up this area here because it has a rejection wick. Now it's not shooting up a lot, but it's still an area. So let's see what it does. So it sort of retested a little bit. Now this isn't a huge move, but it retested a little bit and shot up on the candle after. I just want to see what it does going forward. Right? So literally, if you would have took this trade, so let me go to my longs, right? If you would have marked this trade up early, right, and the price would have entered this box area, you could have gotten in at as soon as it entered the area or somewhere here, right? Or you could have did the confirmation and just took it at this candle. I mean, when it broke above this candle right here, and you would have made a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2, depending on what you were going for, right? But it's literally simple support resistance, and that's the other thing. You have to be patient. You have to be patient because a lot of people would have, saw, a rejection wick here and then got in simply because it's rejecting. Yeah, you could have made some money, but then if they were trying to stay in long term, it would have came up here and then dropped straight down, and they would have got stopped up. And you wouldn't want to get in there because price hasn't made it clear that it's a support area. It rejected here, cool. So in this area, cool. But is it going to respect it the next time it come down to that area? And like you see here, it came down to this area. It shot up just a little bit and then it broke through immediately. But on this area, it had a somewhat bigger rejection wick. And this is why you got to stay patient. It shot up for a little bit, came back down. It got in the area. I probably would have taken this trade. I wouldn't have went for a 1-to-2. I would have went for a 1-to-1. And I probably would have got out, 1-to-1, somewhere right here, right? So that's what you have to truly understand with support resistance. Support and resistance is easy for beginners. If you have any questions on this video, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Also, if you need more help with marking up support resistance, I have a free training in the description down below. You can sign up. It's absolutely free. And besides the training, I'm creating a free Discord group, Forex Discord group that you can join absolutely for free. You don't have to pay for anything or anything. I'm not looking to sell anything. But that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.